If only someone had told me what I was really getting into before I first twisted that throttle. There's a whole world of surprises waiting for new riders. Some exciting, some expensive, and some just plain painful. Thinking of getting your first bike? These are the 9 things I wish someone had warned me about before I ever hit the road. Number 1. I wish I knew it's a commitment, not just a hobby. When I started, I thought riding would be a casual weekend activity. In reality, becoming a motorcyclist is more of a lifestyle commitment. It takes time and dedication to ride safely. I had to learn through training and practice and continually work on my technique. It's not like mastering a bicycle once and you're done riding a motorcycle means always learning and improving. If I'd known that from the start, I would have been mentally prepared to invest the effort. Treating riding with respect and seriousness made me a better rider. I approached each ride focused and eager to learn, rather than expecting to hop on and instantly be good at it. Number 2, the value of good gear. In my early days, I was tempted to ride in a t-shirt or buy the cheapest helmet to save money. Now I know better. I wish I'd understood how crucial good riding gear is not just for safety, but for comfort and confidence too. The first time I bought a quality helmet, I realized how much quieter and more comfortable it was, which let me concentrate better. A sturdy jacket, gloves, pants, boots aren't about looking cool. They protect you from road rash and weather. I learned even on a hot day, a ventilated riding jacket keeps you cooler than no jacket at all. And beyond safety, having the right gear makes riding more enjoyable. I wish someone had told me at the start, budget for good gear. It would have saved me some miserable rides and a lot of worry. Number 3, I had started on a smaller bike. Like many newbies, I was drawn to the biggest, baddest bike I could afford. In hindsight, I wish I'd started on something smaller and more manageable. My first motorcycle was honestly too powerful and heavy for my skill level. I spent a lot of mental energy worrying about dropping it or getting thrown by the sudden power. When I eventually rode a friend's smaller bike, riding suddenly became easier and more fun. I learned so much faster on a lightweight, lower horsepower machine because I wasn't overwhelmed. It's a bit of a blow to the ego to start on a 300c or 500c instead of a liter bike, but mastering the basics on a small bike is way smarter. Smaller bikes are more forgiving and let you focus on technique. I'd have progressed quicker and with less stress had I known to go small first. You can always move up to a bigger bike later, there's no rush. Number 4, how invisible I'd be to drivers. This one I learned the hard way. I had no idea how often car drivers don't see motorcycles. I assumed if I was in plain view, of course they'd notice me, not true at all. I quickly found out cars will pull out or turn left in front of you like you're not even there. I wish I had known to ride like I'm invisible from day one. It would have saved me some close calls. Now I always assume drivers haven't seen me unless I'm positive they have. I wear brighter gear and run with my high beam in daylight to stand out. I choose lane positions that make me more visible and always have an escape path in mind. Basically, I expect other drivers to do something dumb and I'm ready for it. Once I adopted that mindset, not in a paranoid way, just staying alert, I felt much more in control. I wish I'd been drilling that into my head from the very beginning. Number 5, how mentally demanding riding is. Riding looked so carefree in the movies, just a person cruising along without a worry. In reality, especially early on, riding a motorcycle is mentally exhausting. There's so much going on at once between controlling the bike and monitoring your surroundings. Your brain goes into overdrive those first few months. After a ride, I'd sometimes feel worn out, like I'd done something really strenuous. I improved over time, but I wish I had known that mental fatigue is completely normal. As you gain experience, a lot of the basic operations become muscle memory, and the mental load lightens. But even now, on a long ride or in heavy traffic, I still have to focus intently. That's part of the appeal, but new riders should understand that it's not as relaxing as sitting in a car. If you know to expect that level of concentration, you won't be caught off guard thinking something's wrong with you. It gets better with practice, trust me. Number 6, motorcycle maintenance. When I got my first bike, I barely knew how to check the oil or tire pressure. I wish I had known that becoming a rider also means becoming a bit of a bike mechanic. Simple things like lubing the chain every few hundred miles, checking tire pressure weekly, and knowing when to replace brake pads or tires were new responsibilities I hadn't anticipated. Early on, I neglected some of that, and it led to a sketchy moment or two. You don't need to be a master mechanic, but I quickly learned that a well-maintained bike is safer and feels better to ride. Now I actually enjoy the routine of checking my bike over. It makes me feel more connected to the machine and confident in it. Had I known this earlier, I would have spent more time learning basic maintenance or at least budgeting for regular service. It's not hard stuff, but ignoring it can bite you. Number 7 took training and practice seriously from day one. I did the basic motorcycle safety course to get my license, but once I passed, I was eager to just hit the road and learn by doing. In hindsight, I would have become a better rider faster if I had continued with structured training and deliberate practice early on. There were techniques like emergency braking, counter-steering, and slow-speed maneuvers that I only mastered later, and I wish I'd practiced them right after getting licensed. An intermediate or advanced riding course soon after the first would have sped up my learning and corrected mistakes. When I eventually took one, it was eye-opening. It fixed a lot of bad habits I didn't know I had. I also didn't practice enough on my own those first months. If I could go back, I'd tell myself, keep up the parking lot drills even after you have the license. Riding is a skill. The more you work at it, the more confidence you build. Now I'm always reading, taking classes, or even doing an occasional track day to improve. I just wish I'd had that mindset from day one instead of resting on my basic course. Number 8. How expensive it can get. This might sound trivial, but it caught me off guard. Riding can be expensive. I expected to pay for the bike and maybe a helmet, but I didn't realize how many other costs come with motorcycling. Quality safety gear adds up. A good helmet, jacket, pants, gloves, boots might together cost as much as a used beginner bike. Maintenance is an ongoing expense. Then there's insurance, registration, and the fun stuff. Maybe you want a better exhaust or phone mount or other accessories. And once you really get into riding, you end up spending on trips, rallies, or track days, which means more gas and maintenance. I absolutely love riding, so I'm not complaining, but I wish I had budgeted more realistically at the start. Knowing these costs, I would have planned my finances better, perhaps spent a bit less on the bike itself so I had more left for gear and upkeep. Number 9. How riding would enrich my life. On a positive note, I completely underestimated how much motorcycling would enrich my life. I initially got a bike just for fun and maybe to look cool. What I didn't know is that riding would give me a whole new community of friends and a sense of adventure I hadn't felt before. I've met riding buddies who have become some of my closest friends. There's a camaraderie among riders, an instant connection when you meet fellow motorcyclists. I've also experienced incredible moments. Road trips to places I wouldn't have gone otherwise, the simple joy of an after-work ride to unwind, and a feeling of freedom every time I put on my helmet. Motorcycling has been therapy, social outlet, and adrenaline rush all rolled into one. Had I known how meaningful it would become, I might have started even sooner. I wouldn't have been so nervous about getting into it. I would have realized that beyond the learning curve was a truly rewarding passion. It's not just a mode of transport or a hobby for many of us. It becomes a way of life that profoundly enriches our days, and I'm so grateful I discovered it.